Hi everyone. So today we will be discussing one more question as we've already done one question that how the questions can come in your board exam. So this is in continuation to that same kind of video. So today's question is this. A reddish brown metal X. So there is one metal which is reddish brown in color. When heated in presence of oxygen forms a compound that is Y, which is basic in nature. I'm really sorry, I forgot to write it, which is a basic in nature. When heated with the hydrogen gas, gives back X. Okay, so identify X and Y. Also tell the substance which is oxidized and reduced. So this is our question for today, which we are going to do now. So as the question is giving us a hint about which metal we are talking. So it is a reddish brown metal. So please make sure that you all remember it, that reddish brown color metal means they're talking about copper, because the color of copper is reddish brown. Okay, so reddish brown compound, that means X we have got, that is copper. And you all know that the symbol for copper is Cu. When heated in presence of oxygen, that means we are now going to heat it in presence of, you know, that oxygen is a supporter for any kind of combustion or any kind of, when you're heating it, oxygen will always be there. So they're saying that we're heating it in presence of oxygen. That means in addition to this copper, oxygen will also be present there, right? So our X compound was, X element was this copper, and now we are burning this in presence of oxygen. So what is going to be formed is this. This is a compound in which copper and oxygen is there, right? Now, a compound is formed, right? So this compound, what they're talking is this. So this is our Y. So we have got the X also, we've got the Y also. Now the next is, which is basic in nature. So they are giving us a hint, like let's say we have not got an answer like copper oxide, but they're also giving us another hint that it is basic in nature. Now I'll tell you one more thing related to this. Please make sure that you all remember it. Metals oxide are always basic in nature. Okay. And non-metals oxides are always acidic in nature. Okay. Like how you all can remember it is, you know that if we talk about metals and non-metal chapter, we always say metals and non-metal chapter, right? And whenever we talk about acid and base chapter, we always say acid and base, right? So what you have to do is just metal and non-metal chapter. We always take the name like this. Now for acid and base, you have to write it in the opposite way, acid and base. So always remember the metal oxides are basic in nature and the non-metal oxides are always acidic in nature. So with this, we have got this information also. Now, the next part of this question is asking us about identify X and Y that we've already done. Also tell us about the thing which is oxidized and reduced. We have to now see, this is copper. Because copper is now moving from copper to copper oxide, that means it is getting oxidized. So from here to here, copper is getting oxidized. Okay, so copper is the thing which is getting oxidized. Now the next is which is getting reduced. So oxygen from O2 is moving to this, right? -2. So it is getting reduced. So oxidized is copper. Copper got oxidized, right? And the reduced thing is oxygen here. I hope that's clear to you all. This type of question will come in your board exam. One question will be for sure. And I will be discussing 6-7 questions related to the same concept. From those 6-7 questions, for sure you'll get one question in your board exam. So please make sure that you all subscribe to my channel, like it, and you can come here to watch more videos related to the chapters, because I will be covering all the chapters here and we will be doing some important questions also. So this is it for today. I'll be uploading more questions the coming days. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye all of you.